on Nova 100.
Well, good morning, Melbourne, and happy Tuesday.
Good morning, Lauren Elizabeth Phillips.
Good morning, Clint.
What
is your middle name?
Lucas.
Lucas,
We've known each other for 20 years and you still don't know.
No, I didn't know that.
Listen to this.
Our faithful leader is not with us this morning. He's off sick. Jason, it's the Clinty and Lozzy show.
It is, and it's
just us. Kids running the show.
I mean, it's about time.
You know what? He was coughing a lot.
He's okay, isn't he?
He's okay. He's got the same thing I think half of Melbourne have at the moment.
Everyone's got a lurgy. Everyone's feeling a bit off.
I think that change in weather has brought everyone down, and it's taken our great leader, Jase Hawkins, down.
It was also a full moon last night. Maybe that's knocked him around because I know he loves his astrology. And
was it actually a full moon?
I think it was, yeah. My dog was cray.
I thought people were a bit kooky yesterday. Even driving this morning, I saw some kooky things happening on the streets.
Really?
I saw some guy on the corner of like Punt Road and Toorak Road doing some kind of rain dance on an e-scooter.
Well, it was raining.
It was raining.
So it worked.
It was
Was
raining.
the rain dance meant to
Was that meant to bring rain?
I think it's meant to shoo the rain away.
Well, he was embracing the rain.
It's meant to bring the rain.
Well, he was enjoying. He was just dancing in the rain.
What a man.
Maybe I should have just called it.
He's magical.
No, we actually need the rain so badly in Victoria, but getting out of bed this morning, it did feel like winter, didn't it?
It did, absolutely.
Anyway, Jase, we hope you're feeling better soon. I'm glad he's taken a day off. He was like coughing up a lung all day yesterday.
And do you know what? A little peek behind the curtains. It was like 7:30 and he goes, you know what, guys? I'm going to order a pho.
Oh, he did?
Like a Vietnamese pho at 7:30 a.m. First things first, who eats a pho at 7:30? Secondly, I can't believe there was a Vietnamese shop open cooking the pho that early.
Yeah, he did. He ordered Uber Eats in the morning and then got distracted. And the Uber Eats got delivered and dropped somewhere because it timed out. You know, and you have to do 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, he missed his pho, but he eventually found
All right, let's stop talking about Jase.
Enough about Jase. Enough about him, more about us.
This is an opportunity for us to shine and for us to talk about us.
By the way, I'm being told that it was 46.9% of a moon last night.
Oh, was it?
Not even a half moon.
How can you tell? Is there some sort of calendar?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. When's the next full moon, do we know? I'm going to say
11th of June.
Oh,
it's coming.
So do we still go cray for a partial moon? Surely.
Well, I don't know why that guy was dancing in the rain then. He was just embracing the rain.
Okay. We got a busy show.
We do have a busy show today. Now, we've got $1,000, an easy $1,000 to win in the first 15
Straight
minutes
up.
of the show.
And this is such simple money to win as well. I couldn't believe how easy it was yesterday.
Yes, that is coming up. Of course, we've got your chance to win $5,000 a little later in the show. Jordan Lewis is joining us today.
One of my favourites.
He can talk about what the hell's going on down at the Hawks.
Down at the Hawks, and he also played for Melbourne as well. Why aren't the Demons kicking goals? They're kicking more points than goals.
Well,
they can't. They've got to get their kicking boots on, as my grandma used to say. Get your bloody kicking boots on. So that's all still to come on the show. You're listening to Jase and Lauren on Nova. Let's start our morning with Sabrina Carpenter, shall we? 6:07, Nova 100. Jase and Lauren with you, although no Jase.
Good job, Clint.
Thank you so much. Did I do that okay?
You did it well. Jase isn't here. It's just the kids running the show this morning.
Hey, how about this one? Tops of 14 today. Right now, 12 degrees.
Yes, it's the Lozzy and Clinty.
So smooth, see?
No, Jase this morning. He's off sick if you've just tuned in.
No problems. There's no one hitting the wrong buttons. Oh,
No,
he's going to hate this.
I know he's going to hate it. We've got producer Jase on the buttons. Morning, Jase.
Morning. How are we?
We'll call you Jase.
Oh, a bit more enthusiasm, please.
Good morning.
Thank you.
That's better.
Do you want me to make Jase noises?
He's been sick. He's been sick all week and he's been coughing and spluttering. So he's been given a day off today to stay in bed. And you know what? When I woke up this morning and it was pouring with rain.
You were going to call in sick? What are you?
I don't want to get up either.
Because it crossed my mind. But it's thrown us out.
Yeah.
Can
When we get here, we park in an underground car park downstairs, and I'm out of the three of us, I'm always on the podium. I always get the bronze medal for the arrival time. I'm always the last one here. And I park between you two. Mm-hmm. But I got here first this morning.
Which is just
in an
a
empty
rarity.
car park, and I had no idea which car park was mine. And I realised I actually must just be on autopilot in the mornings.
Well, if you're in...
I don't pay attention.
But if you were on autopilot, you would have parked in the right park.
Well, no, I just see the two cars and just go, that's
Oh, right, I get what you're saying.
And I drove in this morning and I sat in the empty car park and was like,
where do I park?
Where do I go?
Because you've got two markers. to park between, like you're doing a driving test, basically. So I get here and Lauren is in my car park and I'm like, what on earth is going on today? This has rattled me. And do you know what?
But it's going to be a domino effect now because one by one the rest of the office are going to roll in and everyone's going to be in the wrong car park.
But as stupid as this sounds, getting into your car park, it was hard. I couldn't. I had to have 2 goes at it because it's a different park. Does that sound...
Car park wars in offices. There have been many wars in this building about who gets to park where. So we're going to send people
Are we in the prime spots?
I think we're in the prime
Good.
spots. We're in the prime spots. But even in our street at home, there's people who have car park wars. So it's a permit zone on our street. But anyone can park anywhere. But people get very territorial about parking outside their house. Do you have that in your street?
Yeah, I've seen lots of videos online of people cracking the shits if someone parks out the front of their house.
But that's acceptable.
Do
you think that's acceptable, Jase?
I do, but I've also been guilty of just chucking the car wherever I can get a park.
So do I. No, I'm with you. You park anywhere in the street.
Yeah, but I would also be equally as annoyed if someone parked outside my house.
What about in a work zone?
Yeah, right. So you want your cake and eat it too.
No, I'm saying I'm an absolute hypocrite.
Me too.
The work zone really troubles me. You know, because there's a place under construction 3 doors up from me, and it's the work zone, but it's like 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
What, you can't park on the street?
No, because it's for all the trucks and the concrete trucks and all that.
For someone's house.
And then across the road, there's a church, which, by the way, they block out church times for an hour every couple of days.
And if you're not going to church, you can't park there?
They need somewhere for the hearse.
Oh, funerals.
Yeah, you can't park there. Otherwise, it's trouble.
Can't park there, mate.
What? There's funeral parking?
Yes, for the hearse.
Does it say that on the sign?
Well, just block.
Funerals
they block
only.
book it. But
how do you book it? How do you book a public car park? A public street?
Well, they do.
Well, they just get there first.
Yeah.
That's allowed. You can't be carrying the hearse down the street.
Where are we going to park the hearse?
Although when we renovated our house, I was like, we were obviously the annoying one in the street because we had builders and concreters and all of that taking up the spots in the street. And our next door neighbour's house is a bit older and it's just sold.
Oh, yeah.
And now I fear we're going to have renovations next door. And somehow it's okay when it's you, but when it's the neighbour, it's infuriating.
Yeah, because you had renovations for quite some time, but you didn't live in, is that right?
We didn't live in. We lived in another house down the street, so we took up the whole street.
So it was someone else's problem and now it's come home to roost.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, sorry about the car park situation this morning. I'm sure it will cause a domino effect in the office and we'll be telling everyone you got here first and cause that drama.
Yep. All right, coming up, Melbourne, your chance to win a cheeky $1,000. You're with Jase and Lauren on Nova.
13 24 10 if you want to play for a cheeky grand this morning. Now, this would have to be the easiest way to win cash in the morning. Clint.
I'm accumulating the blocks.
So you've got a handful of Lego blocks.
Yep.
They're called bricks.
Bricks, sorry.
Bricks.
Oh, Brick Man.
Yeah, they're bricks, not blocks.
Bricks. Yes.
Okay.
Here they are. So I've got a number. It's a decent handful, I must say. Decent handful. And what I'm going to do, the aim of this game is to drop the bricks. And Melbourne, it's your turn to figure out how many I've got.
All right, Clint's shaking them up. Are you going to do a clean drop? Here we go.
You ready?
Yeah. Okay, shh. I don't think you dropped them from high enough.
Didn't I? Do you want to go again?
Yeah, go one more time. Okay,
hang on.
Drop them from a bit higher. Make some more noise. Don't drop it on the paper. Oh, my gosh. Can you tell the kids are in charge?
Hang on. Here we go.
Okay, go.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was better.
That was a good one.
All right, Melbourne, how many Lego bricks did Clint drop? Let's go to Kayla in Hastings. Morning.
Morning.
Oh, you got two
Kayla.
kids. You need a weekend away, sis.
You know the sound of Lego, surely.
I do. My husband actually gave me Lego flowers for Mother's Day because I don't like flowers.
Do you like Lego flowers?
I do like Lego flowers. They're nice.
Do you know
Did
what?
you have to build them yourself, or did he build them for you?
Yeah, my stepdaughter built them.
Oh.
Kayla, the best thing about that is that they're going to keep.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Kayla. How many bricks do you think Clint had?
I reckon 20.
20?
Oh, lower, Kayla.
Oh, bad luck. All right, let's go to Michael in Carrum Downs. Morning, Michael.
Morning, how are you?
Hello, Michael. How
are you?
many Lego bricks did we drop?
Oh, I'm going to go 9.
Higher, Michael.
Higher.
Somewhere between 9 and 20.
Hannah.
We could be for a while.
Let's get to you. Good morning.
Hi, guys.
Oh, you're chasing some cash. Where are you heading?
I am going on a cruise to Papua New Guinea in November.
Oh,
So
PNG. Very nice. Bit of
cruise.
spending money.
Love
I'm
that.
looking forward to it.
All
Okay.
right. How many bricks do you think Clint dropped?
12.
Oh, lower. So it's somewhere between
9 and 12.
9 and 12.
What about Jacinta?
Come on, Jacinta. You got a 50-50 chance here. Morning.
Morning. Let's go 10.
Simon in Geelong.
This
Come
should
on,
be pretty
clean
easy.
up, brother.
Come on, Simo.
I'll take number 11, please.
Yes, he's done it. Well
Legs
done.
11. $1,000 is yours, mate.
Thanks, guys.
How
Thank
easy
you.
was that?
That's very easy.
What are you gonna spend?
Worked out perfectly.
What are you going to spend the coin on?
I've got my daughter's birthday in about 2 weeks' time, so we spent on that, I reckon.
Oh, you're a good dad.
Oh,
Keep some for yourself, though.
give her
Kids get enough. As the two hosts with no kids,
Yes.
we can say that. Kids get enough, don't they?
You'd think so, but no, I'll keep taking.
Go live a little, mate. Oh, What's her name? Give her a shout out.
It's Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh, cute. Happy birthday, Jordan.
Well, that's your chance to win. Another chance coming tomorrow.
Yes.
That's an easy game.
It's easy.
Bloody love it.
Gee, we must have
It's like
done a real brainstorming session to come up with that one.
It's like The Price is Right. Remember the showcase? And it used to be, it was the higher and lower, and Larry used to be higher, lower.
No, the yodeling one was the best.
Yeah, it was that
the
was
mountain
good.
climb. What was he called? Cliffy.
Cliffy dropped off the cliff.
Okay, Melbourne, it's just gone 25 past 6.
Good morning, Melbourne. It's Tuesday, and the kids have got the keys to the car.
Yes, it's just gone 6:30 on a chilly Tuesday morning. What about that rain?
Yeah.
Yesterday, sorry if you have just tuned in, Jase isn't here. That's
he-
why it's very
He
calm.
MIA.
It is a cold morning though. We've got the studio so
Oh,
toasty
it's
and
so
warm without him.
Why does he insist on having this place so cold?
No idea.
Like,
Because he's
he
a
reckons-
Queenslander and Queenslanders like air
Well, he
conditioning.
reckons, he goes, it's to make you guys more alert. That's what he says.
It just makes me more irritated.
100%. Makes me hate him.
Last night,
I'm going to have to take off a layer, though, this morning.
It's toasty in here. Last night, I was leaving Pilates at
look at you go, Fitzbo.
5:30. Oh, you know me, always exercising. No, at like 5:30, and it was the prettiest sky and
yeah.
sunset I have seen in Melbourne in a long time. Did you see it, or were you stuck at work?
No, I IMC'd a function last night.
What?
I just added to the calendar. Oh, it's a little favour for a friend. The Melbourne City Player of the Year, the A-League champions, mind you.
my God.
So it was at Amy Park, but I missed the sunset.
Oh my gosh,
Was it
it was the most
specky?
beautiful sky I've ever seen.
And
Like
what-
it was purple, pink, orange. It was all the colours of the rainbow, and now it's really turned Melbourne. We're in the depths of winter today.
Well, talk to me about the rain this morning, because I must have slept through, because I got up and it was sort of damp, but
Yeah, no, it
must
was
have-
raining.
Was it real?
Yeah, I love lying in bed and listening to the rain. I seriously considered staying in bed, but I didn't. I'm here. Jase
I'm
stayed in
so
bed.
thankful you're here.
He's lying in bed. Imagine if it was just you.
Oh, I could do it. Hey, coming up next, I want to open the phone lines and 13 24 10 to join us on the air. I want to talk petty fights, petty issues, things that make you irritated, because something has really, really upset me. It's got to do with health and cold plunge. I'll tell you about it
It's
next.
it's a real cult. The cold
Here on
plungers,
Nova.
aren't they?
You're with Jason Lauren. He's so hot right now. Benson Boone on Nova 100, 23 to 7. How did that one go, Lozzy?
He is so hot right now.
Do you know what's hard is doing the time thing when it's this half hour, because you'd have to sort of do a little bit of maths to figure out
What
how
do you
many
mean?
minutes it is to the
So
top of
it's
the hour.
6:37.
Because I'd rather just say 6:37. Why don't we do that?
As opposed to what?
20
13 to...
23 minutes to 7.
No one says it's 23
Don't they?
minutes to 7.
The only person who does is Jase Hawkins.
Yeah, so
Is
I've
this-
caught the bug.
23
Yeah,
to
see-
7. Just say 6:37,
Just say
mate.
6:37.
Yeah.
So
That's
I've caught the
producer
bug, have I?
Jazzy just buzzing in there because Jase is off today. He's
Yeah.
off sick.
So
He's
I've
got
got
the
a
man
point here.
flu.
But you do find yourself 22 minutes to 7 now.
Jase also gets the maths wrong sometimes.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, just
Just
say the
makes
time.
it
The numbers
up
are
as it
there.
goes.
Does he?
Just say the numbers.
I don't pay attention to him, obviously. Does he say 22 minutes to 7?
Yeah.
Not 6:38.
But you'll see his small little brain start to tick over when he goes, 19 minutes to 7.
Oh, 19? I've never noticed that. Anyway,
You'll notice it more now.
He is off today. He's got the man flu. We hope you get better soon, Jase.
Anyway,
Take the week
6:38
if
on
you
Nova
like,
100. Hey, I want Melbourne's help here because I'm sure there's going to be some great stories. 13-24-10 to join us. I want to talk sort of like, petty fights or just little niggling that happens out there in Melbourne. I'm a picture of health myself as well for a bit of relaxation,
please.
a bit of R&R, Lauren, on a Saturday morning. I tend to do a sauna and a cold plunge. You've heard
when
me.
do you do this? After the Today Show?
Straight after the Today Show. Yeah. So I finish the Today Show, take the makeup off, jump in a car, and I head up to the local. I don't even know what you call it. It's called One Remedy. It's like a
bathhouse.
Yeah, relaxation.
Bathhouses are popping up everywhere.
Bathhouse. All above board, by the way. Let me just declare.
Why? What bathhouses aren't above board?
There's some bathhouses that.
What happens?
What happens?
None of the bathhouses I go to have anything.
Use the imagination.
In a bathhouse?
Oh, yes.
In a sauna?
Oh, it's sauna, bathhouse? Oh, yes. Yes.
You sound like you're an expert in it.
Especially in Sydney. Anyway,
what's happening in the bathhouses in Freaky Takey Sydney?
Up King's Crossway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have them in Melbourne?
It's real relaxation vibes.
How often are you getting down there?
This one...
You've just thrown yourself right in.
No. This one is above board. So you do 15 minutes of sauna, 3 minutes of cold plunge.
3 minutes is too long.
The cold plunge it's like a communal cold plunge. There's 5 spots for people. So it's like a cold pool. So there's 5 places where you can sit and plunge.
Separate spots.
There's sort of like dividers, but it's one common pool. Now the issue is if you've been in a cold plunge, you don't want to move.
No,
you because the less you move, the better it is because it doesn't hurt as much. Basically, so you just shut your eyes, focus on your breathing.
Do you do Wim Hof?
I do Wim Hof. So I do 4 seconds in, 4 seconds at the top. 4 seconds out, 4 seconds at the bottom.
So Wim Hof is like is he a breathing expert?
Yeah.
It's all that breath.
Yeah.
Because I went in the cold plunge with my friend Dale and he tried to make me do Wim Hof and I wanted to Wim Hof him in the teeth by the time he kept me in there for that long.
It's hard to find the old testicles in there, though. This bloke, he's like my nemesis. He gets into the cold plunge and he thrashes around like he's in a bloody pool, doesn't he? He splashes water on his face.
No.
And that just caused ripples in the pool. And everyone in there is like copping water on their face because it's like a wave pool. It's like you're at Wet and Wild.
Yeah.
He has no care, no consideration for anyone else around him.
What's his name?
I don't know. I don't talk in these places. So I've decided it's time to get him back, haven't I?
What are you going to do?
So if he's in the cold plunge... What do I do when I get in? I start splashing around when I get in.
He would love that.
No.
You're playing his own game now.
No, because he's only splashing in when he gets in and when he gets out.
But have you ever actually grown some balls and said, "Hey, mate, it's really inconsiderate"?
Are you like the growing balls comment? Like it's hard in there. That's what I'm saying. It's very cold.
There's no balls to be seen.
It's developed into what I'm calling a full-blown cold war.
Does he know what you're saying?
He absolutely knows.
What you're doing?
He knows. He's onto it every time he gets in there. It's almost like he gives me a little side eye and he's like just splashing his face. It's irritating.
A cold war going on.
13-24-10 Melbourne. I want to know, do you have your own cold war? A little, just something that really irritates you or someone in the community that really gets your goat?
What are they doing, Melbourne? 13-24-10 is our number. We've got $200 Kogan vouchers. Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. Kogan.com. Now that's clicking awesome.
13-24-10 though, where, you know what? I want to ask you about that one flog at your gym.
Gym beef.
Floggy behaviour. Is there someone that really gets your goat? I've got somebody in Sydney at the cold plunge place I go to who he splashes around and he makes it so cold and so sore on my little body.
Oh, you're so precious.
I know, I'm so
you're
precious,
in a cold bath.
Well, yeah, I know,
of course you're going to get cold.
You've got to be still. You've got to appreciate your surroundings.
You need to go to the one where you're just in that little bucket by yourself. You know the little bucket ones?
Yeah.
Not the big pool.
Hey, Jazz, who's paneling today. Jazz, you've got a gym foe, have you?
Yeah, I think everyone has that person in their gym. But in mine, there's this one dude who comes in to work out, and he's actually a lovely guy, but just the aura he gives off, he wears like he's got big muscles, like he's pretty tanked, but he also has like a bit of a pot belly, wears a singlet, but also wears like Timberland work boots.
What?
To work out.
Yeah,
In the gym?
it's a bit strange.
People are working out in jeans.
Yeah, they are.
Have you seen that
Yeah, I
trend?
have.
It's all over TikTok and the
Ripped
gram.
jeans.
But as he's working out, he's one of these characters who goes,
Oh, sound effects.
but also he like hypes himself up. He'll go, lightweight, baby.
But he's commentating.
Lightweight. Lightweight,
that's
baby.
Gym flog.
Is he a gym bro or a gym foe?
He wants to be a gym bro, but he's absolutely a gym foe.
13, 24, 10, Melbourne. Who is the gym foe
Yeah.
at your gym? Who drives you mad at the gym? We've got $200 Kogan vouchers to go. Give us a ring. This is where you can vent and complain about what's happening in the strong room.
That's coming up after Black Eyed Peas on Nova. Black Eyed Peas, let's get it started on Nova. Coming up to 7 o'clock, Jason Lauren for your run to work.
Guys, I want to do a quick pop quiz around the studio because we obviously get up very early in this job, and lots of people on the roads right now would be also getting up very early, or some people would be just going to bed if they're shift workers.
Oh, yeah.
So this morning my alarm was set for 4:10.
Oh, you're at 10 past 4, gal.
Well, I know. I'm filming postcards today, so I had to do a hair wash.
Oh.
And blokes don't appreciate hair wash day.
So a wash and a bloz.
Well, yeah, I had to wash and dry it, but I also didn't want to do it last night. I just wanted to feel fresh this morning. You guys don't get that. What does producer Jazz? You're, I was going to say engaged. You're not.
No.
Are you? No. Your girlfriend.
Is it
No.
coming?
Does Claudia have
Put
like
the pressure
a
on me.
routine hair wash day?
I wouldn't say it's every like a certain day, but she does know specific times
You have
during the
to
week.
time it.
But it's reverse engineered versus what she's got coming up.
Oh, right. This makes
Yeah.
sense.
So she'll plan and then work backwards from it.
Yeah. If it's just you going
Yeah.
to work and going to the gym, that is not a hair
Nah.
wash morning.
This makes sense because my sister Michaela is living with me these days, and she always asks me, do you need the bathroom in the next like half hour? Because I've got
It's
to
an
wash
hour
the hair.
job, a
Is it-
hair wash and
is
drying.
it an hour?
Well,
What are
yeah,
you doing in
45.
there?
Washing and drying our hair, Clint. It takes a long time.
Really?
And then there's shower days where
What
it's like
part of it
where it's
consumes the
priming
most
days.
time?
The drying.
Okay.
I
All
mean,
right.
you're
Well,
washing.
yeah, I guess you're shampooing, you're conditioning,
no,
you're
you're shampooing,
treating.
you're shampooing and shampooing again.
Why twice?
Well, because you've probably
It's
got
clean
a
enough.
build up of dry shampoo and other things. Because then we dry shampoo on the days in between.
Oh.
Anyway, that's not what we're supposed to be talking
Is it like
about.
a Decoré commercial?
Oh, yeah, you can see me lathering myself.
Decoré.
As I shampoo my hair. I really know it's not like that. I'm normally stressed and trying to get in and out quickly. Anyway, that's not what we're supposed to be talking about. So last night, I knew I was going to do a hair wash this morning. I thought I went to a hot Pilates class. I had wet, sweaty hair, and I wanted to wash it this morning. So I went to bed. What time did everyone go to bed last night, Clint?
I was late. I was about a bit after 9. About
Oh.
10 past 9.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Producer Juice.
I was like 9:40. I was very late. Well, it was my birthday yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, what did you do?
I just had some lasagna, watched Underbelly, and had
Why
some
did you have
belly.
lasagna at 9:40? You could have done that at 6 o'clock.
Well, I had the lasagna at 8.
That's
It's
too
very late for dinner.
That's a heavy
It
dinner.
was my birthday.
And underbelly.
Yeah, you were watching Underbelly. We're
Treat
learning about
yourself.
Australia.
Brody, producer Brody, what time did you go to bed?
I was in bed at 7:41,
Yes.
asleep by
Whoa.
7:51.
So you're my guy. Gen Z?
9:15.
Oh,
Yeah,
lucky. It's
Lucky.
only his second day on the breakfast hours job.
It was 9 o'clock, straight after Lego Masters.
Oh, you look like a Lego Masters
do.
man.
You're a Lego guy.
Shout out.
Anyway, I went to bed at 6:40.
What?
6:40.
Mate, my story hadn't come on the news yet.
Yeah, I know. And I went to text you saying I'm already in bed, and I thought, nah, that's going to do your head in.
40.
6:40, I went to bed. So I've been in this routine of actually going to bed really early because it takes me like an hour to fall asleep sometimes. So I'm trying to eat early, and I've brought Paul down with me. So the other night I got home and I was like, let's have an early dinner. So we ate at like 5:15. We had dinner. Then it was, say, 5:45. I jumped in the shower, I wasn't going to go to bed then.
Oh.
But I put had a shower, put a tracksuit on, cozy, comfy clothes. And Paul goes, I'm going to do the same. So 6:00, jumps in the shower, puts on a hoodie, tracksuit pants. We've already had dinner. And then we said, why don't we go to bed and watch a movie? He was like, great idea. We never do that early. So we climb into bed and bing, his phone goes off. And it's his mate who's in town for one night that he's forgotten he's supposed to have dinner with. So we're tucked into bed already eaten an hour ago. And he goes, are we still on for dinner at 7:30?
Shocking.
And I was like, up you get. He had to get up, get dressed, and go out for dinner again and pretend that he hadn't already had dinner.
Did he hate it?
Yeah, he was blowing up.
What time did he get home, though?
I don't know. I was asleep.
Yeah. Hello there, Melbourne. Good morning. Welcome to your Tuesday. What a Tuesday it's going to be.
I know it's a wet and wild one out there, Melbourne.
Isn't
Be
it?
careful on the roads. You've got Jase and Lauren this morning. Jase is off.
Yes.
Clint, it's just you and I running the show.
Yeah, with thanks to Shell Ready Express. You're right. It was a cold, wet, wintry one. It's finally here.
Funny, cold old day today. Feels like winter's here.
It's hoodie weather. That's what it is.
Oodie. What about, do you have an oodie?
No, I don't have a hoodie.
Oodie's still a thing. Remember,
I
people
think they
loved
are.
oodies. Producer Jazz, have you got an oodie?
I've got an oodie.
What's on your
Are you
hoodie?
an adult that wears an oodie?
Yes, I am. Absolutely, I am.
What's on it, though?
No
Donuts.
design. No design. It's
No
just
design.
it's just that dark navy.
Old mate,
that's
old mate
like
from
It's very classy.
The original off the infomercials,
Yeah.
the navy. But then people have donuts and things like
Avocados.
that. I've seen the avocados.
old mate from Shark Tank has made his millions from the hoodie, hasn't he?
Yes.
Was he on Shark
The
Tank,
young
the
fella.
oodie guy?
Yeah.
What's he?
Yeah, he's now buying everyone's businesses. He's going great guns.
There was a guy in Australia who invented the Doona suit. Do you remember that?
Oh, I need one.
I think Michael Whipfley from Nova Breakfast in Sydney was on the ad. He was. Whipper was on the
Selling Doona
ad
suits.
in a Doona suit, and the pocket was. The ad was like, it was literally like pants and a jacket made out of Doona material, and the ad was like, the pocket's big enough that you can fit your remote control and the pizza menu.
Oh, goodness gracious
Anyway,
me.
winter fashion in Melbourne. Nothing is off limits.
Hey, there's a news story that's really capturing everyone's attention, including grabbing worldwide headlines at the moment. It is the trial of Erin Patterson, the alleged mushroom cook, who's up on a triple murder charge.
The beef Wellington.
It's extraordinary stuff. Now, she testified yesterday, and to get the latest, we went across to a friend and colleague of mine, Penelope Leash from 9 News, one of our court reporters, who is following the trial. Penny, good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Clint. Morning, Lauren.
So what happened yesterday?
So she was on the stand, was she?
Were you surprised?
Yeah, look, Erin Patterson has taken the stand. This trial has been going for 24 days now, so it's into its sixth week. The jury has heard from many, many witnesses from the prosecution, and it was after they officially said, we close our case, that her defence barrister got up very quickly and said, the defence will call Erin Patterson. Now, that was quite a moment in the courtroom, but the judge actually said to the jury, well, this might be an appropriate time to take a break. So everyone actually left the court for sort of 15 minutes, and then the jury came back in, and when they did, Erin Patterson was there. She was at the witness stand, and she was sworn in, so she took an affirmation rather than an oath, and it was quite a sort of a moment in the courtroom where obviously all eyes are always on the witness box, but they were on her to hear her exactly in her own words talking through what happened. Now, she was only up for about an hour yesterday. What she was being asked about was sort of her early relationship with her now estranged husband, Simon Patterson, and how she was feeling physically and emotionally with her relationship with his family and him at the time of this fatal lunch back in July 2023.
So when you say it was a real moment, was it expected that she wasn't going to get up?
It is entirely up to any accused whether or not they take the stand. They have the choice as to whether or not they do that. It's entirely a matter for everyone in their legal team whether they will give evidence. Some people do choose to give evidence in any sort of case. Others choose not to remain in the dock.
Yeah.
So it is entirely up to each individual person. But Erin Patterson now, she's been on this stand, as I said, for about an hour, and we expect that she will continue her evidence this morning.
So what sort of evidence have we heard already, Pen? Obviously, I've seen a few reports about her faith, also about her relationship with her estranged husband.
Yeah, so what she was sort of taken through was when she met Simon Patterson. She says, they met while they were both working at Monash Council in the early 2000s, and initially it was sort of through friends. They'd go to sort of group things together, and she says she was a very staunch atheist at that time, but they'd discuss things like religion and politics, and she actually said, I was trying to convert him to being an atheist, but it happened the other way, and I became a Christian. And she says this was after visiting the Currumborough Baptist Church, where his uncle Ian Wilkinson, one of the lunch guests, was preaching at the time. She said she had what she called a religious experience, and she became quite overwhelmed by that. She also spoke about at the time of this lunch, she and Simon, she said they were no longer really speaking in a super friendly way. They weren't really bantering. They were just functionally communicating about things like this.
And so do we have any idea how long this case is going to go for?
Well, look, Erin Patterson, as we said, she's been called by the defence as a witness, so how long she remains on the stand is entirely up to the prosecution and defence, who are questioning her, the defence, at the moment. But then there will be there may be other witnesses called by the defence. That's entirely up to them. Then there'll have to be some closing. So we would expect that this will continue for a week or so, at least. Initially, the jury has been told 5 to 6 weeks was the estimate for the trial. We've just started week 6.
Pen, have you been in Morwell for 6 weeks?
Wow.
I have.
It's any wonder I haven't seen you around the office.
Yes, no one has seen many of us for a while. I have been here for 6 weeks. The people of Morwell have been very kind to have all of the media here, but it's been it has sort of been a lengthy trial, as often these murder trials are, when there are a lot of witnesses and a lot of evidence to be called.
Well, it's caught the attention of the whole state, the whole country, and like Clint said, it's gathering news right around the world as well. So thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Penny. We'll see Penny's story on 9 News tonight at 6.
Wow. Yes, hide and seek is back thanks to Underworks. We don't know when, but shortly we're going to be locked up, hidden somewhere in Melbourne.
Well, hang on.
You have to find us.
We don't know when. We actually don't know where. Hand on heart, Lauren and I and Jase have no idea. That's the twist this year, right?
Yeah, so if it's the first time you've heard about this, basically the three of us plus our production team are going to be locked, hidden somewhere in Melbourne. We will sleep there, we will eat there, we will shower there, we will work there.
Yeah.
The first person to find us, we'll be dropping clues throughout the days, the first person to find us and come and knock on the door and say, Jason, Lauren, come out, wherever you are, will win the cash.
This worries me a little bit because, we like our creature comforts. And last year and in years prior, we got to tick these off. We got to sort of say, yep, that's cool. Nah, that's a shitter.
Yeah, they don't trust
But this year, how are we going to... Where's our filter?
Well, I'm just going to demand all the things that I want in there.
Well, what do we need?
Well, we need
bathrooms.
Separate bathrooms.
Separate, what males and females?
Yeah, I'm
you
not
don't want to
sharing with
commingle?
you boys. Absolutely not.
You sure?
No, that's a hard no. That's not even funny.
What else?
I don't know. A kitchen.
Yeah,
we need
kitchen.
to eat because last time there was a lot of microwave meals going down, and I'm not down for that.
Oh, you going to cook?
I want a treadmill. Can we get a treadmill in there? If we're in for 4 or 5 days, we've got them in the office. Remember when we did the running show?
That's right.
Yeah, I want the treadmill.
Yeah, we can do aerobics all-star while we're in.
Yeah, we'll do aerobics all-star. Anyway, we don't know where we're going to be hiding. So we are on your side this year, Melbourne. We'll be telling you what we can see, what we can hear. The windows, I don't know if we're going to be able to see out the windows, actually. We'll find a way. We will find a way. The game begins when we are told it begins. There will be no more warning. We will just pop up somewhere and the search begins. Now, there's $250,000 up for grabs.
A bounty.
And the sooner you find us, the more money you will win. We did announce this yesterday, and I got a great message from someone called Fee yesterday.
Oh, morning, Fee.
That said,
she hit you up.
Hey, Lozzy, Jase, Clinton team, I've got the perfect hiding spot for you. Trust me, no one will find you.
Where?
I live in a townhouse at the Heritage Golf Club in the Yarra Valley.
Oh.
It's secluded, serene, and seriously private. There is a spare room ready for you.
Oh,
can you imagine?
Just one room?
All 8 of us in the one room.
Oh, no. No, we can't be doing that.
So it's a steak. You'll feel like you're on a steak cake. Now, she sent some pics through. That looks pretty good to me.
I mean, the problem there is that it's a house and we're not allowed to hide in a house.
We won't be hiding
or a hospital
in a
or
house.
a school.
The other problem there is that I just told everyone where it was. And Fee, if you know, you could tell anyone where
it sounds lovely, though.
I know. So we won't be in a house, we won't be in a hospital, and we won't be in a school. But you need to...
You producers better not dud us.
Producer Jazz, do you know where we're going to be?
Well, here's the thing. There is a very select few people who genuinely do know the location at this stage. I think there is maybe 3 people who do know.
Is it you?
No. And one of those people, I don't even know their names. That's how under lock and key this is.
Okay. Oh, there's
there's a lot of money on the line. Well, it's just the people who...
250 Gs.
It's just the people they can trust at this early stage.
What
and
would
clearly,
you do?
I'm not trustworthy.
No, neither. Well, I'm definitely not trustworthy because last year I kept threatening to tell people where we were if they didn't. Right. I think one night we said, if we don't get pizza delivered.
Yeah, we needed to be bailed out of there.
If we don't get pizza delivered, I'm going to announce what suburb we're in. All right. What would you do if you won $250,000? What would you do with it?
What wouldn't I do? We're going on a holiday. We're going to Mykonos. That's where we're going.
Oh.
Everyone's coming as well.
Oh, no. We will have just been locked up together for 5 days. Just us.
Just us and a big gyros.
Okay, Melbourne, stay tuned for that because it will be happening soon.
Yes.
That's all I know. We will disappear soon. Is that why Jase is off?
Probably.
Oh.
He's cook. Nah, he's carrying on too much.
Got the
yesterday. Jason Lawrence, $250,000 hide and seek is coming to Nova with thanks to Underworks. But coming up next, Lozzy, Jordan Lewis, triple premiership star from the Hawthorn Footy Club, also played a bit of footy with the Ds. He's coming up. We're going to talk footy on Nova 100. Jordan Lewis of a premiership.
I know. Good morning.
Good morning,
Sorry,
team.
Geordie.
I loved the
Don't
attitude.
apologise.
It was 2008 that I forgot about.
Don't ever forget 2008.
So hang on.
I always forget. I always remember the three-peat because they just won again and again and again. I always forget about that.
That was the fan base's favourite, 2008.
So you came in, before you came in, Clint said triple premiership player.
I shouldn't have corrected. I should have
and
just
you
let it go.
walked in and said,
I should have just let it go. It's just
I've actually got 4. 4 premierships and 4 kids. You are busy.
Yeah, that's it was nice to come in here and get out of the morning rush.
I bet. Did you have your kids when you were playing football? How old are they?
I'd had 3. I had Freddie we had Freddie at 2015 and the twins 2017.
Oh my God.
And then our 4th came in 2020.
So you had 3 while you were playing.
You really have to think about the 4th one's birthday and what year they were born.
So
God.
So out of the 8, the kids in the premierships, what do you like? Which one do you love most?
Oh, the quieter ones.
They don't talk back to you.
Do you have all your premiership medals hidden somewhere, or are you one of those people that hasn't been a big display?
No. They're hidden away collecting dust. Yeah, in a safe.
What do you do with them when you've got that many?
Nothing. It's just
nothing.
It's like all your jewellery. You can't wear it all at once.
Oh, yes, you can.
Oh, you can. All right.
Don't worry.
I walk around like a real housewife of Beverly Hills if I had a choice.
No, they're hidden away. No, I mean, no one really wants to see those, do they?
Yeah, they do, though.
Yeah,
I don't think they do.
Premiership, I'd be winning it all day, every day.
Surely you've had people over in your house who are like, oi, can I just
there may have been a few occasions when I've been a little bit pissy.
Yeah, a few red wines.
Yeah, a few red wines under the belt and away you go.
A few medals out around the neck.
Yeah, but it's not about me.
No, but hey, speaking about red wines, you love a drop of red.
I do.
What's your collection like these days?
Well, it's building. Yeah. I think once you get to the stage, where you sort of it's half an obsession, and you just end up collecting more than you can consume. Yeah. I've still sort of gone from my playing days. I never really drink midweek. It's sort of have a glass of red on a Saturday or a Sunday. So I tend to accumulate wine during the week and consume not too much over the weekends. But it's handy. I've actually got a wine cellar out at Pentridge Prison.
Oh, what?
I've heard about this.
Yeah, they've converted the old remand centre into wine cellars.
Cool. It's quite amazing out there, that whole facility. There's a cinema, there's a hotel, there's everything there. Have you been?
There's a restaurant.
Not been, no.
Yeah. You wouldn't recognise it, but to walk into, the old remand set, it's quite striking first and foremost to see sort of the guards, where they used to station themselves, and then to have a wine cellar in there is pretty unique.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, let's talk footy. What the hell's going on with the Hawks?
They dropped 3 in a row.
3 in a row, but they've been against top 4 sides, which I think is always tough to go back to back to back. They're certainly not playing their absolute best football. They've got another tough task this Thursday night against the Dogs, so it doesn't end up. Then I think they've got Adelaide after that. So,
well, hear me out. Is this weekend the game? Is it sort of season defining? Is a bit cliche, but it's important.
No doubt. Yeah, I think whenever you play sides around you, so if you look at sort of the Brisbane Adelaide game, they can effectively put a gap on the teams around them. So that game is huge. The Thursday night, so a 6-day turnaround for Hawthorn against the Dogs is huge as well. I think there's two sides having a break this weekend. So we've got 8 games. So it's going to be a really good weekend of football. Your D's need to bounce back.
Well, they're also your D's, aren't they? Do you say your
D's?
Are the Hawks yours or are the D's yours?
Yeah, well, do you know what? It's probably 70-30.
Yeah.
70 Hawks, 30 D's.
That.
Yeah.
Whoever's better, does that swing
certainly not. Certainly not. It is. My boys are 50-50, so 2 Hawthorn, 2 Melbourne.
Really?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Are the twins on the same team, or have they got one each?
No, they want to go separate. Yeah. They want something to sort of differ the two. My wife's a Melbourne supporter. My wife's family's Melbourne supporters.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Gorgeous Lucy.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So that was the reason why I went to Melbourne.
I'm not surprised she's a Melbourne supporter.
Why do you say that?
Just doesn't surprise me. I love your wife. She's a cracker.
So it's 50-50. But I've still got good mates that play at Melbourne, and I still love Johnny.
My
Clint's
dad.
old man.
Yeah.
He's a great man.
Did he look after you in the day?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He finally got his ankle fixed,
He
and
did.
he's a new...
Hey, well, just quickly on the D's, how do you straighten them up? Because they just can't kick goals.
I know.
I said last night on the news, their accuracy in front of goal, all shots on goal, 42% they're converting.
The
That's
worst
a
in
worry.
the competition.
By my mile.
18th. And they're also 18th in terms of giving up easy shots for the opposition. So they're bad in both ends. But there wasn't too many excuses in Alice Springs. I've played there. It's a beautiful spot.
It looks gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. But to kick 1 goal 12 in the second half, that's the reason why you lose those games.
And what about
Who do you follow,
I'm
Lauren?
Richmond,
Have
and
you
we
got
did quite well until the last quarter.
Until Callum
Yes.
Ward's rev up.
I know.
Yes, no,
Their best player went off, and then they came
you've
back.
had a great 5-year period, so you can...
Yeah,
well,
we're rebuilding.
6 or
I
7 year
know.
period.
One
so
more
just sit
person
back
tells me
and-
we're rebuilding.
Yeah. How good's that word? Rebuilding.
I know. It's sort of like you're allowed to lose then, right?
Yes.
But they did well. The Tigers did well on the weekend
Absolutely.
against Giants.
That's. I think that's the frustrating thing when you're a young side. You're not expected to win. You get in a winning position,
Yeah.
and you let up a 31-point lead.
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah, that's okay.
We're rebuilding.
What do you got Lego for, by the way?
Oh, we've
we're-
been playing with
yeah.
Lego this morning.
Right.
Have you been watching Lego Masters? You've got 4 boys.
Yes,
They would be
I
right
need
into
Lego.
that.
Lego's expensive.
You need some? We've
Yeah.
got plenty. We'll
send you home with
send him
some.
home with
Not
some
like
Lego.
that sort of stuff. I need the stuff that you can build.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Instructions.
King's birthday.
Yeah.
That's a big day for Fox
Huge
Footy.
game.
You got the call up from Neil?
No, we do on the couch Monday night,
Oh, right,
so we
okay.
can't do game and then
Oh.
and then. Oh no, in terms of my celebrity
Yeah,
status
quickly,
isn't high
yeah.
enough
Oh,
to
isn't
get
it?
Oh, to
to
go
get
down
that.
the
John
slide.
Lewis, come on.
But they
You're
do
a 4-time premiership winner.
they do an amazing job.
Yeah.
Amazing job, the MND guys with Beck and Neil. So
Coming up.
Yeah.
So they're just dropping the names of the sliders this week, aren't they?
Yeah. Mark
Ooh.
Taylor's going down now.
Who's
Former-
Mark Taylor?
Oh, who's Mark
Are
Taylor?
you joking?
Tubby,
Tubby Taylor,
Oh, the cricket player.
Australian
former
Test captain,
captain.
Did I play that?
Lauren.
My cricket knowledge
No,
is
it was
not
in the
exceptional, Jordan Lewis.
it was in the sort of the 90s and the
Yeah.
early 2000s.
Just like premierships, you sort of forget about them after a while. Hey, Geordie, great to see you, mate.
Good stuff. Thank you.
With thanks to KO Live Saturday Footy. This round, every round, no ad breaks in play. Get on board with KO Sports. We'll take your run to work and news coming up. Ariana Grande on Nova 100. You with Jason Lauren with thanks to Shell Ready Express, Lozzy.
Hey, you know Robin Thicke.
Yes.
You know, this
there
guy.
he is.
Robin.
You know you want to. Oh.
You know you want me. You know you want me. Anyway, Robin Thicke
That
has
was a banger.
finally got married
Finally.
after a 7-year engagement. His engagement went so long.
7 years.
Well, they've been together for 10, right?
Did he blur the lines?
He did. Robin Thicke and April Love Geary,
Oh, no.
his wife.
Yeah.
Now.
Sorry.
So they've been together for 10 years. They got engaged in 2018. He re-proposed. It had been so long. He re-proposed this year.
Is that
in
another
May.
ring job?
Yes.
It
She got
is?
another ring.
She got another ring.
He re-proposed and got another ring.
No.
7 years later, she's got her new ring. They've already got 3 kids, and they've finally decided to tie the knot.
Well, that's lovely for
One
the
engagement,
happy
2
couple.
rings. Save some for the rest of us, April.
Want some diamonds? Jeez. I mean, she would have been getting itchy feet. 7 years is a long time.
I know.
Right?
Well, the 7-year itch.
It is a 7-year itch.
I reckon we might not get married for 7 years.
Well, I was going to ask you about, so how long's it been since the engagement? 2 years? Oh.
Has it been 2 years?
I reckon it's
Producer
been.
Jazz chiming in here.
Yeah.
Jase is off today. Sorry if you've just tuned in. He's off sick.
According to my notes, I think it's about 2 years.
Is it
2 years.
I think we've been together for 5.
Okay,
engaged
but here's the thing, was Mrs. Thick, was she...
April.
April.
April Thick is her name
April
now.
Thick. Oh, you want to keep your maiden name, wouldn't you?
Thick. I
I don't want to be...
I wouldn't like to be Lauren
Clint Thick. So Mrs. Thick to be...
No, she's Mrs. Thick now.
Oh, she is Mrs. Thick?
Yeah, 10 years
of
they've been
course they're
together.
married.
2 engagements, 3 kids, and now she's Mrs. Thick.
But was she ready for it? Was she
I'd say
agitating?
I'd say
Because she
so.
couldn't wait to become Mrs. Thick. So, but are you...
I feel like
But
Thick's
I
a better
don't. I
surname
don't
for a
feel
man.
like you're. I mean, I don't know. But
Thick.
you're not thick. You're thin. This is thin. I don't think you're. Are you ready,
Mrs. Lean, I'd like to
Lauren Lean?
Lauren. Maybe for my third husband, I'll go husband hunting just based on the surname. what I'm going to be. But
You can't be Lauren Thick.
after 10
I'm
years,
sorry.
3 kids, 2 engagements, the first one 7 years ago, it was time to become Mrs. Thick.
Okay, so
So I want to know, Melbourne, on 13/24/10, how long have you been waiting to get married?
Yeah.
Have you been engaged for 15 years? Have you been together for 20 and they've just never dropped a knee?
yeah,
How long has it been?
And
How long's
also-
too long?
and also
But
because
if I got a new ring every 7 years, if I'm already 2, I'll wait another 5 to get another ring from the same person.
and cause the
No.
boss is away. Well, he likes to think he's the boss.
Jase.
I'm calling 2 Topic Tuesday. Do you have you married a bloke with a shocking surname, and what is it? Fast approaching 8 o'clock here on Nova 100 with Jase and Lauren. We're you know what? We're indulging ourselves with 2 Topic Tuesday.
Yes, Jase is off sick today, so Clint and I have thrown the rules out. It is 2 Topic Tuesday. We were talking about Robin Thicke, who has married his beautiful wife, April, after being together for 10 years, engaged for 7, but the engagement went so long he actually re-proposed
Need another ring.
7 years later, and she got a second ring.
Yeah.
And now
Mrs.
they're
Thick.
married. And she would have got another ring again. Good on her.
I mean, that's the way to do it, right?
So the 2 topics are on 13/24/10. How long have you waited to get married? Are they just refusing to drop a knee? Has it been 10 years, 20 years? Maybe you've been engaged for 20 years and
Yeah.
you just haven't tied the knot. Or Clint, what's the second topic?
Have you got a strange surname due to your husband?
Did you
like
marry
a
him?
la Robin Thicke and Mrs. Thick?
Yeah, I'd prefer to be Mrs. Thin.
Angela in Hillside. Welcome to 2 Topic Tuesday, Angela. You want to talk long engagements. How long have you been engaged, or someone you know maybe?
No, we've been engaged for 8 years, together for 17.
Oh my gosh. So it took him 11 years to propose. Were you chomping at the bit for that ring?
Yeah, I dropped lots to him. Even sent different rings to him that I was wanting.
Yeah, they're not good at taking that. Well, they're actually just good at
What,
ignoring.
blokes?
Yeah.
But sometimes it's sometimes it's the girl that doesn't want to get married.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes the very
and
rare occasion.
you're terrified every time they bend down to tie their shoelace. To Neil in Bulleen, welcome to 2 Topic Tuesday. Did you marry into a family that has given you a
shocker.
strange name?
Yeah, a shocker. Yeah, so the surname is Reuter, Reuter. But when we go out for dinner, they say, Mr. Reuter, your table is ready now.
So when you make a booking, do you go rogue and go with your maiden name?
I actually, to be honest, did not change my name. I kept my my maiden name. Yeah.
To Neil Reuter.
Mr. and Mrs. Reuter are here.
And I've got 2 boys, and so it's going to be carried on.
Oh, they're little Reuters.
They are little Reuters.
Oh, shame.
Catherine in St Leonard's, good morning. How long have you been engaged for?
Been together 20 years and engaged for 15.
Oh, is there a wedding in the works?
Not at the moment.
Oh,
Life just kind of gets in the way.
I get it.
Does that
It
bother you,
does.
though?
No, not really. Like, at the beginning, it was just because we couldn't agree. He wanted to get married in the church. I didn't.
Mhm.
And then, 4 kids later,
You know what?
it just hasn't happened.
Well, you're as good as married anyway, but
Yeah.
it would be
Yes,
fun.
exactly.
But I think a lot of weddings don't go ahead because people can't agree. Like someone wants a big wedding, someone wants a small wedding, someone
Yeah.
wants to get married in a church, someone wants to get married on the beach. And you know what else also blows up wedding plans? In-laws.
Oh.
Families don't get along. People don't get along with their parents.
Well,
parents
you've got
parents
good
have
ones.
separated. Oh, I love my in-laws.
Yeah.
I've hit the jackpot
Yeah, you have.
this round.
So does that mean we're going big or small wedding?
We can't agree. So we're not getting
Okay, to finish this off on 13-24-10, Sophia in Mornington. Sophia, please tell me you've got a bad surname.
I do, Clint. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Clint.
Hi, Sophia.
I'm engaged,
Yes.
and my middle name is Lee,
Yes.
and my husband-to-be's last name is Lee, so I will be Sophia Lily.
Sophia Lily.
Lily.
Sophia
Lily.
That's quite cute,
It's cute though, yeah.
Wasn't Sophie Lee some
Yeah,
hot,
she was, wasn't she on,
hot property back in the day?
I think she was cartoons, wasn't she, Sophie Lee? Yeah, like on What's Up Doc
Was she
or
on
something
the
like
castle as well?
that. Maybe. Sophie
I
Lee.
think she was
It's a
the wife
blast
in
from
the castle
past.
that married Eric Banner.
Oh, Sophia Lee.
Well
Thanks
done,
for joining us
Sophia
on the
Lee
air.
Lee.
Oh, it's, I mean, would you,
A lot of people don't change their surnames because it doesn't work.
What are you going to do?
O'Brien is fine. I can take O'Brien.
Are you
And I will not be
you have
selling
a stage name?
windscreens. What?
Or like a radio name and then a married name? Two names? That's
God.
hard to keep up.
Oh, that's hard. I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever get married. It's a lot of work. Jase is off today. It's just Clint and I, and we are keen to give away some cash. Clinty, we've given over $35,000
Unbelievable.
away so far this year.
Yeah, that is.
We can't stop giving away
And
cash.
that's changed so many lives as well. Just the people you speak to, happy tears. It's so nice giving away the money.
All right,
I
let's-
feel like we should give away more.
Me too. Let's try and do it. Jase isn't here. There's no one to say no.
Do not give away any money.
Oh!
Fun police
Killjoy.
producer Brody's here. Give away the cash.
Yeah.
No money.
Give away the cash. We're about to play the $5,000 question thanks to our friends at Elmo Circus Dream Caulfield Racecourse under the heated big top from June 27th. Book at ticketmaster.com.au.
Let's play this morning with Betty from Point Cook. Betty, it's your time to shine for $5,000.
Morning,
How are
Betty.
you?
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Are you on the way to work this morning?
Yes, I am.
What do you do with yourself?
I'm an orthoptist. I work in an eye clinic.
Do you know what?
I need to
Lauren
get
and
my
I-
eyes tested. We were talking about that the other
We
day.
were, weren't we?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, so what is it when you can't see far away? Is that short-sighted, Betty?
That's correct.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
That's my issue. What's your issue? Are you just a bit
Well, I'm like mid-range.
fuzzy when you've had a few
I'm
wines?
okay when the paper's close and I'm okay at things in the distance, but when I'm trying to watch, like, read subtitles on a television, I'm like, huh? What's that?
We get those eye
Is
checks.
it just age,
It's
maybe?
a bit of everything. I
Maybe.
reckon.
All right, Betty, let's see if we can win you some cash this morning. I believe you want to play for $5,000.
$5,000.
Okay, Betty, you are going to hear a question and the rules are very simple. After the question, you'll hear a 3, 2, 1 countdown. You need to answer within that time. If you are correct, the cash is yours. If you don't know, have a guess. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go, Betty, for $5,000.
Which mountain range separates Europe and Asia?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Don't know. It's the Ural Mountains.
Ural.
So these mountains.
Oh,
there-
wow.
I hand on heart, I've never heard of the Ural Mountains.
I've heard of them, but I didn't know that's where they were.
That was a hard one.
That was a hard one. They
one,
stretch
Betty.
across western Russia from the Arctic Ocean to the Ural River, forming a natural boundary between European Russia and Siberia.
Oh, yeah, Siberia. Very cold in Siberia.
Oh, don't say it like you knew it. You did not know that. Tell me more about the Ural Mountains.
They're very, very tall and long. I don't know. Betty, sorry, we can't help you out.
No more cash to give away today.
Yeah. Oh,
shame.
sad.
Boo.
Hey, coming up on the show, we want to get Melbourne involved. We want to find out our youngest and our oldest listener. We'll tell you why after Lady Gaga. How bad do you want me? Lady Gaga, Nova 100. Good morning, Melbourne. Jason Lauren for your Tuesday morning. Tops of 14 degrees today, Lozzy.
Bit chilly out there this morning. Jase has stayed in bed. Smart. I don't blame him. He hasn't been well all week, so he's taking a
rest
much
up, big
deserved
boy.
rest.
Do you think he's got a hot water bottle tucked under his arm?
His poor wife, Lou. Can you imagine the carry-on?
Oh, my goodness.
Why is it when you guys get sick, you just get so much sicker than we do?
I don't know. I had my flu shot the other day and I felt a bit ordinary, but I didn't want to admit it because I thought, it's a bit...
No one likes a whinger.
No one likes a whinger. But I do love a hot water bottle.
What
Is that old of
men
me?
in the hot water bottle?
Yeah.
Do you still use a hot water bottle?
Yeah.
You use an electric blanket?
Yeah.
That's a danger zone.
What, the mix?
Yes.
You can mix them.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah, absolutely.
What if the water goes on the electricity?
It's got a plug in the hot water bottle so it doesn't seep out. It's not going to pop.
I think that's dangerous.
Loz is concerned. Producer Jase.
I absolutely love a hot water bottle.
Thank you.
And you're not supposed to fill them out of the freshly boiled kettle.
Why not? I do that every night.
But I
that's
do.
the only way to do it.
But
you don't want.
It's super dangerous.
What are you supposed to do? Use warm water?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
It's got to be
Because boiling hot water can melt the rubber.
the rubber.
The rubber. And I
Not
know
the
people who
rubber.
have had a hot water bottle, the rubber has melted or it has just leaked and it's scalding
Burns
water.
you.
Yeah. Real bad.
Don't we all use heat bags these days?
Oh no. Have they got lavender in them?
Oh, you can get lavender ones. Yeah, you can get-
Bougie.
you would have a lavender one.
No, I don't. I've just
Clint
got the hot
Nanaway
water
over
bottle.
there because you are like an old lady.
Well, maybe an old man like Dick Van Dyke. Happy
Dick Van
birthday,
Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke. He's about to turn 100
In
Now-
December.
Yeah, well,
Happy
it's his
June.
it's his 100th year. Okay, let's just say.
Have we gone early on the cellos?
Well, he's opened up on the curse that comes with living so long. Many people are describing it as a heartbreaking admission ahead of his 100th birthday.
Hang on, Dick Van Dyke is from Mary Poppins, right?
He is. He's the star of Mary Poppins.
Cause I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. Me father gave me nails a tweak, told me I was bad. But then one day I learned a word to save me aching nose.
The biggest word you ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, super
Oh my God.
What a tune.
I mean,
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious.
That survived the test of time, as has Dick.
I wouldn't say he is. Oh, that's enough.
Yeah, that's going to drive me crazy.
I wouldn't say he's the star. I would say Julie Andrews is the star of Mary Poppins.
Mate,
No, she's a bigger part than
okay.
him.
What about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty love chitty.
I've never seen it.
I don't think
What's
I've
it
seen
about?
it either. Producer Giz, have you seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Yeah, I've seen it back in the day. It's a classic movie about the car.
What's the car do?
It's a flying bed.
A bed?
Bed flies.
I thought it was about a car. Dick flies on a bed.
Flying dick.
Dick
Actually,
Van
no, it is a
Dyke.
car. You're right.
It's a car. It's not a bed.
There is a movie about
What are
a
you
flying
watching?
bed.
Bed knobs and broomsticks where they rub the end of the bed, like the little knob on top, and it flies.
Bed knobs and broomsticks. I've never heard
Mate,
of
Dick
bed
ain't
knobs.
flying in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. The car
But
is.
the car flies, doesn't it?
Yes, it's a magical flying car.
What's the one with the magical flying dog?
Oh, that's Never Ending Story.
Never Ending
Yeah,
Story. Dick Van
ain't in
Dyke
that.
wasn't in that though, was he?
Just the dog.
So he's 100.
He's 100. Or, no,
Happy
not yet.
On
in December. Okay, so it's got us thinking on 13-24-10, beautiful people of Melbourne, we want to open the phone lines and find our oldest listener. Do you reckon it's
my dad
achievable?
listens. He's told me recently he likes sleeping and he listens back to it later.
Oh, yeah.
But he's 70 something,
Yeah, my parents are in their 70s.
and they listen. Do they listen? No. I don't think my mum listens. My dad listens.
No, they watch on the Instagrams.
Oh, the highlights. Are they highlights, lowlights, whatever you want to call it? 13, 24, 10. Melvin, how old are you? Are you our oldest listener?
5 sauce, Nova 100, just gone 8:30. Jason Lauren. Jase is off crook today, so you got Lozzy and myself, Clint Stanaway.
Yeah, you got the Clinty and Lozzy show. We're like Itchy and Scratchy.
Yeah, we
Itchy
love
and
it.
Scratchy. That was The Simpsons, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that.
Hey, we're
That was the
talking.
cartoon that the cartoon characters watched.
It was. We're talking Dick Van Dyke this morning. Why, you ask? Because it's his centenary year. He's turning 100. It's actually quite heartbreaking because he admits that in turning 100, one of the downsides, outside of longevity, which we should celebrate, is he's lost all his friends.
Oh, that's so sad. Is that what he said?
Yes. Poor guy.
My
I'll be his
great-grandmother
friend.
passed away when she was 103.
Wow.
And we used to go and visit her in the retirement village home she lived in. And I'd go, "Hi, Gran, how are you?" And she'd go, "These people are so old."
Oh.
And she was older than them
She
by
was the
like
oldest.
20 years.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Geez, that's good genes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to make it that long.
So on 132410 Melbourne, we're asking you, are you our oldest listener? Let's kick things off this morning with Joe from St Kilda. Hey, Joe.
Hi.
Now, is it you? How old are you?
Oh, I'm old.
I don't know, Joe.
60. No, I don't know either. 66 and 2 months.
No, that's not old.
No,
I
it
mean,
doesn't
what is
feel
old
old.
these days? Nothing's
Well,
old anymore. 66
I
is
remember
young.
being picked up by an ambulance driver once and him talking about the elderly lady in the front seat, and it was like, are you serious?
How old were you at that time?
58.
How very rude. No, 60's
I
young,
know,
and
that's
60's
what
the
I
new
thought.
50.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely. it
60's
is.
like middle age.
I mean, if it was your hip, I would say you're old. But
If it was what?
if she was being picked up by the ambo because she hurt her hip.
Well, I did my hip
Oh, you did
twice in my
too.
20s. I'm like an old woman. My
Brittle
body.
bones.
David from Montana South, good morning. How old are you?
66 and 6 months.
Oh, you beat Joe by 3 months. Good on you. Do you feel old though? 66 is not old.
No, not at all.
I know. Right?
Are you still working, David?
Yeah, I'm sitting in my truck at the moment.
Oh, in his truck.
Do you think
that's
you're
the
going to
key.
work for a long time?
Probably for as long as possible.
Yeah, right. Working
Keeps you young.
Well, yeah, it depends what your job is. But a lot of people say that. I was talking to a police officer the other day, actually, and in Queensland, you have to retire from the police force at 60.
Oh, wow.
As soon as you turn 60.
Geez, that's a lot.
That's so young, though.
Geez, I'm not far off it.
I know. Isn't that wild?
It
It's
is
not in the
wild.
Victorian police, but that's crazy. 60's young. Denise, good morning.
Hello there.
Are you older than 60? It's very rude to ask someone how old they are.
No, I'm celebrating because I'm 70 this year.
Oh.
Get it, Queen? Have you turned 70 yet?
No, October.
Are you going to have a knees up?
I bloody am. I've
Yes!
got this ripper of a party planned. We're all going to dress up in, it's a music theme. You know, you can be an artist or a genre.
Okay.
And it's
Who are you going
to
as?
It's
Should be
going to
ABBA.
go off.
You be
Are you
ABBA.
Beyonce?
Oh, no.
Who are you dressing as?
No. My all-time hot, hall pass is John Bon Jovi.
Oh, you're going to...
Everyone who knows me just would not think of me as being anybody else.
You're going as John Bon Jovi to your 70th birthday. Well, do you know what anyone else is wearing?
Well, a lot of people are keeping things close to their chest. So
Oh.
I know there's going to be a Judith Durham who you probably have never
Yeah,
heard
no.
of.
Seekers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I know
very-
Judith
that's in my
Durham.
parents.
I know there's a Cyndi Lauper and a
Oh.
Rod Stewart, I think.
Oh,
but
Rod Stewart.
apart from that, no one else will tell me. So.
Good on you, Denise. Have a great 70th as Bon Jovi.
All right.
You know what? I mean, 70's still young too these days, but the olds go off at parties.
Lauren, we got a crusty one on the line.
I know who this is going to be.
Morning.
Is this my dad?
Morning, Robert.
Good morning, everybody. Lauren, thank God you're going into hiding because you wouldn't want to come home.
This is my dad, Melbourne, Bobby Phillips. Now, Dad, how come you're out of bed at this time? I thought you were sleeping in these days.
I had to do my washing. I do my washing is it Tuesday or is it Wednesday or Thursday?
Oh, today's
today?
washing day. How old
I
are
don't-
you, Bobby? Can I ask?
No, you can't. I can't remember, actually. I do know that when the kids like my birthday cake, they have the fire brigade out the front for the candles.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah, Dad's in his 70s, but we don't need to play higher or lower, but are you older than our last caller? She was just 70.
I got her covered. I can guarantee
Oh,
you
Yeah, good on
Bobby.
you, Dad.
Okay.
I think he's about 70 plus GST.
Hang on the line.
Is that
You-
right, Dad? You're a numbers guy.
that. I haven't got my abacus, love, so I'll have to work it out later.
Bringing all the gags this morning. Go on, jump on your penny farthing down to the shops.
Go back to bed, Dad. Go and stay warm.
Okay, do we have a winner? Let's check in with Dee from South Yarra. Dee, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Is that Clint?
It is,
It's Clint,
Dee.
and you've got Lauren here too, but I have a feeling you want to talk to
Oh,
Clint.
hi, Lauren. Yes, I listen to you guys most mornings when I'm making my plunger coffee.
In your bodum?
In my little bodum, yes.
Oh,
Dee.
now, Dee, it is very, very rude to ask how old someone
No,
is.
especially
But if my
ladies.
dad-
I don't mind. I don't mind saying.
Okay,
how old I
Dee,
am.
give us the dates. What? Okay, first of all, let's see if we can do the maths.
Yeah.
What year were you born, Dee?
I was born 07/08/1940.
1940.
So that's 80.
I'm 84.
84, Dee, you're a queen.
No, I'm not queen.
Yes, you are.
I just had to call in because I was listening and people were saying they're old at 66, and I thought, oh my God.
No, that's not
so
old.
young.
But you sound young at heart, Dee.
Oh, well, I think I am. We're all young at heart.
So for the people who are 60 and they think that they're old,
Yeah.
what advice would you have for them?
Oh, I just think 60, as you said before, is the new 50, and get out there and walk and enjoy life.
You know what
Enjoy
that
every
means,
day.
Dee? 84 is the new 74,
yeah.
sis.
What's the Dee? You sound so sassy, and I love it.
Mm.
What's the key to longevity, Dee?
Oh, I don't know about longevity. I think it's just enjoying life. We have lots of ups and downs. I have grandchildren, and I walk every day, eat healthily. I'm an ex-nurse, or was a nurse.
Dee,
I
do
was
you
a
like?
flight attendant.
Oh, I could imagine you as a flight attendant. Do you like a glass of
Do you know the-
champagne every now and then, Dee?
Oh, I love my alcohol.
So you can have a few drinks and
Yeah,
still
I
live a
love
long,
tea.
great life.
Oh, of course you have to have a drink. That's what life's all about. My parents were migrants, and we grew up with wine.
Wow.
Yes.
They made their own wine.
Oh, beautiful,
I love a
Dee.
wine.
Hey, Dee, what's your beverage of choice? Not for breakfast, but with dinner or lunch.
Look, I really like a glass of Chardonnay. I sound like what was
sing
her
it.
name in?
Hey, you were
was
saying
her
you were saying you're a flight attendant, yeah?
I was.
Who did you fly with? The Wright brothers, or?
I flew with CAA.
Clint Stanway, Dee.
Making fun of me.
Dee, give him a serve. Say, how rude.
No. It's just having fun.
Dee, you're a beautiful
and
human.
Don't go into ageism, no. Do
No.
not ever go into ageism.
No.
Never, never, ever. Now, Dee,
because we still have a brain and we're still active.
Yes.
get it, Queen.
Can we give Dee something?
I
Have
think
you
we
got
should-
something on your price sheet?
A bottle of Chardonnay. We should meet up for a Chardonnay one day, Dee.
Oh, yeah. Down at South Yarra Cellars.
At the
Let's
South
do
Yarra
that.
Cellars.
Yeah. Oh, do you like the South Yarra Cellars, Dee?
I live about a couple of streets from there. Do you know Chris there? Do
I
you?
know Chris very well from the South Yarra Cellars.
I'm going to tell him today.
Are you going down there on a Tuesday,
You two
Dee?
should meet up.
Are you off to the South Yarra Cellars on a Tuesday?
No, I walk every day, so I go past there.
Well,
I go
say hi to
the
Chris
shop.
for me and tell him book a table for the two of us. We'll have a Chardonnay one day.
Okay. I'll
We
let
love
go,
you, Dee.
guys.
Please,
call us
please,
again.
call whenever you like.
Oh, it was fun talking.
Aw.
And I love your show. It's 100 out of 100, guys.
Oh, do you like
And
Dick
I
Van
hope,
Dyke?
Is it Jase? I hope Jase gets
Yeah.
better quickly.
Oh, we're hoping he has a few days off, to be honest, Dee. The peace and quiet's quite nice. Jase isn't here this morning. It is just Clint and I. We went rogue and chose that song.
He'd hate
and
it.
there is nothing he would hate
And
it.
we love that.
Oh,
It's been a wild ride.
it's been a wild ride.
But we made it.
The kids had the keys to the car this morning.
See?
Clint and I, we spoke to our oldest listener. What about her?
She was divine. Dee was her name.
Dee.
What was she? 84 years of age?
84. She was making
From
her
South
coffee with a
Yarra.
Boldrum, and she's probably still listening, and I think we should get her in.
Yeah,
And
I
we should have a
agree.
tea with Dee.
Well, yeah, and
Or
she
get
loves
the tea from Dee.
Get the tea with Dee.
She'd know all the goss around Melbourne, I reckon.
She loves a glass of Chardonnay.
Oh, who doesn't love a glass of Chardonnay on a Tuesday?
She was sensational.
She was fabulous.
Common sense approach to life as well,
Yes.
Dee.
Yes. Live large and enjoy yourselves, I think.
And an old not an old, I shouldn't say old, an air hostie.
She was a hostie. Yeah, she'd know all the goss.
She would. She'd know all the secrets.
Anyway, we must get Dee on the show. Melbourne, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Stay warm and stay dry. It's going to be a top of 14, but wet and wild out there today, so stay cozy
and
inside.
If you spot Jase Hawkins out eating ice cream,
Yeah, 'cause
because he often does that when he's sick.
He told us he had gastro and then he got busted eating Chinese food and ice cream. Please let us know if you see him in the wild today. Rest up, big boy. We hope you feel better and hopefully we'll have you back tomorrow. That is all from us. Stay tuned and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Jase and Lauren.
Jase and Lauren. Wake up feeling good. Follow them on the socials.